Hello everyone, I'm back from my little 2-day hiatus. Sorry about that, by the way. I had graduations and graduation parties to go to and Mother's Day, and it was a hassle. It was a lot of stuff. Not a hassle, it was fun, but it was a lot of stuff to do. Today we've got 176 Madden, who's got a pretty nice lead on us right now. But it's not something we can't overcome, I assume. Tonight we'll be taking on Roland here. A good old 117 level and 123 defense. Thywall just played his drives and was just live countered, so that's something to look forward to out of this gameplay. Some live counters. Now I really haven't played this game much in the past 2 days, so this was not the League versus League to return to, but it'll be okay. I hope it'll be okay. Good kick power. Almost exactly where you need it to be. So we'll start off like every other drive, trips, corner, strike. We'll read it. He missed that block and I did not mean to hit that button. Okay, this is going great. Oh, wow. Okay. I meant to hit the throwaway button, but hit the scramble instead. So we'll go trips, tight end, halfback counter here, which is not countered, thank goodness. So we'll run it to the outside. We'll get the first down with that good cut there to the 30-yard line. So now we'll roll into trips, tight end, PA deep attack, which is not countered. We'll hit Hill, who will drop it. Now we'll go to trips, tight end, wide receiver corner, which is not countered as well. And we'll hit Ingram, who will catch it and who will get us the first down, so we know that play's not countered. Good. Now we'll go empty trip, shallow cross, which very well might be countered because nobody moved, which it is countered, so we'll just bullet it to the halfback. That's a safe move if you run into a counter and you have the opportunity to throw it away. If you have the opportunity to throw it anyway, just rocket it to the halfback because it'll hit your offensive lineman because they'll stand straight up. So it'll hit your offensive lineman and there's a low chance of interception on that, so it's a good safe play to run. So here we'll go, let's see, I've hit one counter so far. So let's go, I don't really want to go empty trip stick here because these guys are deep throw lob pass guys, which is cheap, but not much we can do about it. And empty trip stick has a streak route on it, so I don't really feel all that comfortable going that route. So I think what I'll do is trips, corner, strike again here on second down, and we'll see what that brings us. Brings us a 3-4 setup. So I will be able to hit Hill here, who does catch this pass. Good stuff. That was almost very disastrous. Almost very sad as well. So now we'll go weak eye double counter here. Not a very commonly countered play, but a decent one if you can get all the blocks set, which I do. And unfortunately, Barkley gets stuck there. I probably could have cut that back to the outside and been better off, but, you know, what are you going to do? Let's see what I want to run here on first down. I think I'm going to go trips, tight end, PA deep attack if it's not countered. If I can run it, I can. It's been 4 plays, so we'll go ahead and run it. It very well might be countered, so that's something to look out for. It is countered by 20%. He has a 20% play action counter. That's crazy. Now we'll go trips, tight end, halfback counter, which is not, this is not the best coverage you want. For that reason, in particular, my pull guard was too slow. Even though I switched them, I switched up Joel Bitonio and who's the other guy I have? Duvernay-Tardif. I switched them because Duvernay-Tardif has a higher speed and run block. But unfortunately, I guess the awareness did not catch up with that. So now I'm at a 3rd and 16 from the left hash, which is exactly where I don't want to be here. So I can run trips, tight end, wide receiver corner. I'm just looking at this play because I don't know if I like calling trips tight end halfback counter on 2nd and 17. Oh man, that's a tough call, really. I like it if you get the right coverage, but if you don't, then it's just a hassle. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stand by the call. I like the call. I just got the bad coverage, and the defensive awareness was too high to counteract. So I know he's got a 20% play action counter, but I don't know his long pass counter yet, so this is going to be hopefully not countered. It is not. Let's see what I can do here on 3rd and 16. Ingram is wide open, and he does make the catch, thank goodness. Do a little gator walking, and we get in for the touchdown. Whew. Wipe the sweat off my brow there. I do have my scramble. I don't think I used it. I used it here on trips corner strike, and there's been more than enough passes there to run bunch spacing with. So again, if you do run this play, assume it's countered until proven otherwise. It is not countered. Ooh, but his guys are not quite fast enough to cut off that angle. So since Thywall was live countered, we're going to assume that I will be live countered as well. So I will open up with trips corner strike, just in case I'm not being live countered. But if I am, then I'm going to be in a little bit of a pickle, because then I'll have to assume that every play that I just ran is going to be live countered, because I only ran maybe 6 different plays. So we'll see. Nope, no live counter, at least on this play. I'll have to take this one for a scramble, because there was no way I was going to fit that ball in that window. We'll go trips tight end halfback counter here. I don't think this is countered. It is not, but Duvernay Tardif just missed that block again. He just didn't get out there to the edge. Trips tight end wide receiver corner. Looking at a very tight man, which it is, and he catches it with a super win, thank goodness. And I can't get the gator walking quite right there. So we'll go ahead and roll into trips tight end PA deep attack, not countered. Thank goodness. Hit Hill, hopefully he catches it, which he does. Gets us within the 5-yard line, so you know what play I'm going to call here. And if you don't, watch me more. Fullback flare. Wonderful play here. Hit Coleman, he catches it. Touchdown. Good stuff there. Bunch spacing, not countered. So we'll just take this one right up the middle for a nice 16 points on the day. And then we'll roll right into the last drive. Again, hopefully not live countered, but we will see once we get in. I'll open up with trips corner strike again, just as a precaution, because if it is countered 100%, then I'm going to assume that every other play I ran on the last 2 drives are countered 100%. But until it's proven that I'm being live countered, I'm not going to play a different strategy. I'm going to play the same strategy until I know I'm being live countered 100%. So not being live countered, at least for this play. And again, Barkley misses that block. I don't know what to do about that, because I had it happen on the first drive and the third drive, this drive. I don't know if there's a way I can set that block easier or what, because I moved completely up back into the pocket 2 yards away from the line of scrimmage, and I just think that's a really bad coverage to hit there. So we did get not counted on that, so we're at 3rd and 1. And I think I'm going to go trips tight end wide receiver corner, since I know it's not countered and I'm not being live countered. I'm going to run this, even though I would recommend running spread FL drag here if you knew it's not countered. But since I don't know that, because I haven't run it at all, I'm going to run trips tight end wide receiver corner because I know it's not countered, but I'm going to get countered on it, so wish me luck. And I don't quite get the pass off. 14% critical counter. Man, how unlucky can you get? So I know from the last 2 drives that I'm not being live countered. But I don't know if I ran a play that I can get 7 yards on easily anyway. That's not trips tight end, wide receiver, corner. Man, what an unlucky counter that was. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to have to try a new play here because I don't think there's any play. There's not. 61 yards, goodness gracious. That play is only designed to get at most 17. But I got some gator walking in there and it did wonders. So now I'm kind of in a pickle. I'm at 3rd and, that's a 4th and 7? Is that what that said? That's so strange because if you look at this, I'm at 3rd and 1 right here, and I got sacked for a 4-yard loss. Should be 4th and 5. But instead it's 4th and 7, and I'm going to have to try a brand new play on 4th and 7 on my last drive. Because I despise running it on 4th down, unless it's 4th and 1, and you know strong eye halfback toss isn't countered, and you know fullback flare is countered. That's the only time that I'm okay with that. Now I do have my scramble, which is probably what I will look to use. Only look short pass. Only look short pass and long pass here. Don't go run or play action or special teams because special teams is pointless here. Long pass or short pass is the only thing I'm going to look for, and I'm going to first look through short pass. Ooh, I hate this game. The game of guessing. So I know from the previous drives I'm not being live countered, but that really means absolutely nothing. In fact, that kind of hurts me in this situation because I need to do a new play that I haven't run. And knowing what plays are not countered doesn't help me if I can't run them in this situation. So here I would have preferred to be live countered, but regardless, we're here and we've got to go for it. I like trips double post here because it's not frequently countered, but I did just hit a 14% long pass counter just a second ago, so that's not great, but this pass is out of the shotgun and it's an easy scramble for however many yards I can get if I choose to do that. It does say 4th and 7. That's bull. That's ridiculous, game. You've got to fix that nonsense. I would typically want to run motion cross here, but I don't know that it's not countered, and it is frequently countered. Or it's becoming more frequently countered as the game progresses. So let's go through short passes again. I would like empty trip stick here if A, I knew it wasn't countered, and B, this wasn't a league that didn't like to throw the long bombs to their wide receiver 1. So those are my only 2 problems running that play. Same with trips tight end flanker spot. They like corner routes, maybe, but I'm really not super comfortable running that play because I'm not familiar with it. Same with munch Z cross in. So I think my best bet here is trips double post, if you can believe that. I don't think anybody's ever said they're going to run trips double post on 4th and 7 in a league versus league, but I'm doing it. Unfortunately. It is man coverage, and we know that because these guys both move down, both safeties. So let's see what we can do. Woo, we get the first. Look at that. Crazier things have happened, I guess. So no weak eye double counter isn't countered, although it very well might be countered. It is not. We get a nice little spin move in there for the first down. Even though it said we failed the spin move, I definitely got what I wanted out of that. So now we'll go trips tight end PA deep attack. It might be countered based on the 2 players here moving simultaneously to the left. Doesn't look like it's countered. It may be low countered, but he drops it anyway. Tyreek Hill, I haven't passed to you all drive. I don't know why you're dropping passes. You gotta stop that, please. 20 yards. See, if you know how to run that play on 4th down, it's a decent play if you have your scramble, but I wouldn't suggest running that on 4th down if you're not super comfortable with it. Are not super comfortable setting blocks, making reads, and using your scramble to get the first down. I wouldn't suggest that. I would suggest, asking the chat for suggestions, but I can't really do that because I'm in the middle of recording. So, we're on second down, and it's been 4 plays since I've run trips tight end halfback counter, so that's probably my best bet here since I know it's not countered. And I got the bad coverage again. Alright, let's see what we can do. Ah! Okay. Got more yards. I didn't get any yards, really? I thought for sure I got 1. No gain. Okay, well that's very unfortunate. So I can run trips tight end wide receiver corner here. I don't like trips corner stripe because I don't like it against dime man. I may have said that in my tutorial video for that play, but I don't know. I should have because I'm not a fan of it there in that situation. So we will go trips tight end wide receiver corner here. Not flipped, not countered. Set the blocks, wait for Ingram to get open. He's a super clutch player for me. I don't know what it is, but Antonio Gates wouldn't make that catch when I need him to. Okay, so now we can cycle back to trips corner strike because I know it's open and it's been several plays since I've run it. So let's see if I can get good coverage here. Okay, so we're going to hit Gates, which is a good read. That's almost exactly the read I wanted to get in that situation, honestly. So I'm not a big fan of running that play inside the 25-20 yard line because it takes so long to set up and it's a risky play to run. In the red zone, you need quick plays that will set up relatively quickly that you can just hammer out. The long setup plays really aren't the best, so trips tight end PA deep attack isn't the best in the red zone. Shallow cross is, but I know it's 100% countered, so I'm not going to run it. Let's see what my options are here. Trips double post is an option. Weak eye double counter is also an option, but that play does take a while to set up. Longer than what I would like it to take, but let's go with it. Let's do it. Might be countered because 3-4 is the counter formation for this, but it is not countered, and I almost got tackled for a loss, so I would have cried. I would have cried right here on the spot. I would have not paused it, I would have just let it all out. Alright, let's see what my options are here. I don't have very many because I've just expended most of them. Trips tight end PA deep attack is an option, but I don't want to run it here because of what I just said. It'd make me look like a hypocrite if I ran it. Another reason why I don't like running that play here is because this play works best from behind the 30 or 25, if you're lucky, yard line of the opponent's yard line. Sorry, the opponent's 30 or 25 yard line and back, because the ideal look you want for that is the cornerback and the safety to drop back into a deep zone, deeper mid zone, and have the cornerback not drop into a shallow zone. If you're within the red zone, or within the 10 yard line, odds are the cornerback is going to drop into a shallow zone. And that will leave you with rocketing the pass to the wide receiver 1 when he gets into an opening, which is typically between the linebacker and the cornerback, which isn't something you really want to do because A, if you have a strong throw power quarterback, it's going to zoom right past him or it's going to bounce right off his hands, and B, if you're super unlucky, the pass will be tipped into the hands of either the linebacker or the cornerback, which is not something you want. So I'm probably not going to run that play, and unfortunately I'm probably going to have to try a brand new play because I don't think I can run... I can't, it's been 2 plays, I can't run trips tight end wide receiver corner here. So let's see what I can do. Let's see. I could go spread FL drag. Where are we at? 8 yard line? Yeah. I could go spread FL drag since I know it's not countered. Or I don't know that, sorry. It's a gamble of a play, but if I do run that, it will open up trips tight end halfback counter for the next play. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. They want me to run strong eye halfback toss and bunch C spot. No thanks. No thanks, EA. So I think what we are going to do is go flip spread FL drag, which is not countered. We are going to get blitzed, but Ingram makes the catch and the touchdown. He is so clutch for me. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I like him a lot more than Gates. I should have my scramble because I used it several plays ago here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pass plays. That should open it up for bunch spacing. 1 pass play, 2 pass plays, 3 pass plays, 4 pass plays. I should have it. If not, then I will just be really unlucky. I do have it, and I will get a perfect 24 against a 123 league or 123 defense in a very solid league. A very cheap, very cheese league, but a good league nonetheless. That will wrap up tonight's drives, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope you have questions for me. If you do, please ask. I'm not afraid to answer any questions. I'm not doing this for subscribers or likes or fame or whatever. I'm doing this to help you guys. I want to help you guys, and I want to be a resource for you guys to use to get better, because that's what we're going to do. That's what we've been doing for a long time, is we're getting better. Ever since they started the league, before I got here, they've wanted to get better. And I'm just taking every measure I can to ensure that that happens. That we all can get better together, we all learn, and we all just use smart play calling, and like CHF says, down and distance management. Oh, there's no better way to say that. Down and distance management. It's a great thing to keep in mind. Yeah, if you guys implement all of that, smart play calling, down and distance management, I just need a transcript of what he says so I can repeat it, because what he says is so helpful. So if you guys have to go watch his videos if you want to get better, the first step is going out and finding the videos and watching them. If you watch him every day, watch me every day, you're bound to get better. You're bound to pick up on some really good, really solid things that you can use to better yourself in your own gameplay, your own game style. You know, even watching me going up against much higher defenses than my own is, helpful to you guys, because you'll learn something, and you'll learn that a 123 defense, or any defense that's 6 overall higher than you, is beatable. It's not impossible to do. Because I played a 124 with a 114. I played 10 up, scored 20, I think. I don't remember, but I scored high against him. They're beatable. You just have to implement smart play calling, down and distance management, and be smart about it. If you get frustrated, save and exit. That's what that button's there for. Pause it, save and exit, cool down, go back into it, ask questions to me or anybody else in the league. Most of the other guys can help you as well. We're here for you guys, and we want you guys to get better, and that's what we're going to do. We're all going to get better. So I think that's all I have for you guys tonight. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said a minute ago, I will catch you guys in the next recording.